Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, November 17th. So today, 17 is the star in tarot. Wishes fulfilled is what that means. Divine intervention, direct divine assistance, okay, an answer from spirit, God, source, angels, etc. Okay. Now, we also have a water grand trine happening exact today. The sun 25 degrees of Scorpio, Jupiter 25 degrees retrograde in Cancer, and Saturn 25 degrees retrograde in Pisces. Okay, so a lot of emotion. And it's a womb space. It is literally a birth portal to bring in gifts. We are also getting a meteor shower tonight. And there's been images of some sort of object, energy, particle flying past the sun and creating significant debris particles in the atmosphere. Many people are experiencing this in a physical way. And you're receiving this energy. It's entering your body in some way, to varying degrees for different people. But you're receiving it. And it is purging darkness from you, from your spiritual field, the astral space, your emotional body, and your physical body. And this is for your development. Ultimately, it's a very positive situation. However, the process can feel quite aggressive and difficult. I have certainly been experiencing physical conditions that are not the easiest to deal with. But it is for the highest benefit because it's expanding me. And as your consciousness expands through this time, this process, your physical body has to match it, which is why there's a physical transformation in your flesh, in your tissue. Okay? The two have to match. And mental space, mental arena, physical space, physical change, physical process. Okay? Now, I wrote some information down for today that I'm going to go over because I think it's relevant for everyone in the collective. 17, as I previously stated, represents the star in tarot. 17 reduces to an 8, and I'm feeling 8 of Wands. And I wrote this before I knew what the day was going to entail. Okay? And what I received was the 8 of Wands in tarot. It's like 8 wands flying. Okay? High speed. It means rapid movement. Incoming. And I wrote fast movement. The star represents faith and strength. And the first message that I got was live beyond fear. Which is going to be relevant in a variety of ways. Fear is darkness. Fears are being eliminated. There is a lot of dark energy currently in the astral trying to survive against this onslaught of light. And we are the food source. So as we ascend in our consciousness and our frequency, they can't attach anymore. So they're doing their absolute best to stay consuming, which means that fears, addictions, impulsive behaviors, destructive behaviors, intrusive thoughts, frustration, impatience, things of this nature are going to be more prevalent because it is this energy attempting to keep a food source. Okay? And any fear-based consciousness that you have, either mentally or physically within your being, is going to come, well, the light is coming to it. It will be illuminated. And there's so much shifting going on that people can become afraid quickly, easily. So live beyond fear, though. We are moving past where we've been before, so we don't know what's going to happen. We just know that we're getting better. We are developing. We are moving up, okay? And the process is a little crazy, but, you know, it is what it is. Next message, keep climbing. Remember who you are. Whoops, sorry. Ground yourself, rooted. And 8:08 on the clock. Queen of Pentacles. She's abundant. She is stable. She is structured, mannered, and refined. She is very serious in her foundation, in her image, in her work, in her roots, in her community. She's very solid. And she likes the finer things. The moon is currently in Libra. Libra's ruled by Venus. Venus is love and money. Queen of Pentacles goes very well with material abundance and love, nurturing. Earth Mother energy. Okay? Justice. Justice is on the way. Yes, things are being illuminated. All type of deception and manipulation is coming to the surface. Okay? Now keep in mind that it is our consciousness, confirmation, that is ascending, expanding first, which means we're going to be receiving understandings, messages, intuitive hits, visions, however it works for you. You're going to receive it here first, and then it will present in your physical body. It will manifest. The physical process of transformation takes place, but the consciousness is first to evolve. Okay? And this is a very supportive, astrological configuration right now. There's a lot going on in the astral, though. There's, well, the Earth and the human collective is ascending, and the demons don't like it. It means the end of the line for them. So they're not going to let that happen if they can avoid it. And there is a lot of surveillance right now. A lot of spiritual surveillance and a lot of physical surveillance. A lot. That's another part of this. But it's because you are progressing. Okay? And you're becoming a threat. Because you're no longer under control. You're no longer in fear. And you're no longer poisoning yourself. Now you are strengthening, becoming empowered, waking up to the BS. There's a lot of spiritual attacks right now. Not everyone understands what that means, but that means that you are receiving an aggressive energy influence within the spiritual realm. Depending on where you're at, the ancestors, spirit guides, angels, they take care of these things for the most part. And for the most part, they do not play. I know mine don't. So when these entities forget their manners, they will be dealt with by forces that they are no match for. It doesn't mean they're not going to try, though. They're going to try to influence you, tear down your self-esteem, your confidence, okay, your sense of safety, your sense of purpose, your sense of direction, throw you off. That absolutely they will do, okay? And because it is, in fact, a test, okay? It is supporting your development. It might be allowed. Not to a degree that will harm you, but to see if you are, in fact, who you claim to be. You have to be able to see through the illusion. This is a skill that we are developing. Okay? You got to know who's playing you when they approach you. See the deception. Feel it. And because you have free will, and you are guided and supported. You will be protected from things that would destroy you, but ultimately you choose your lessons. Okay, and this would be one of those lessons. But it strengthens you, it develops you. When you receive a message, do you pay attention? Did it come through properly? Is it landing in the way that it's intended to? Communication is very important. Birds might be significant. But receiving communication in the form 1555, 555, receiving communication in the intended form. If your angels want to give you a specific message and you're speaking two different languages, that's difficult. Okay, it's going to cause problems. If they're telling you yes and you're getting a no, that's an issue. Okay, so this is also a relationship that is developed. That is happening now as well. Solar plexus, third chakra, Archangel Camuel came through with a message for this, relating to desire, life force energy, personal power, and enthusiasm. This energy is being supported by the sun. This is the chakra, which is here, solar plexus. This is where we receive the sun. And the sun is sending so much energy onto and around the planet. There's no avoiding it. There's no question about what's taking place here. And each individual is going to receive it to the degree that they are able. Whatever that is, there's no right or wrong, okay? And everyone's at a different stage. And wherever you used to be, you are now significantly further than that. So you have developed. No matter where you are, you have developed through this process. And you've already been doing this for some time. You have grown exponentially in a very short window. I've noticed today, I have 3 orchids in the living room. All 3 of them have sprouted stems. One of them has sprouted 2, and they sprouted on the same day. They are the same length, and they are growing very fast. Growth energy. Okay? So there's that. Focus your energy towards the goals that you desire. Focusing on expansion. Take care of yourself. Take it slowly. Take it in a fashion that is supportive to your being. Don't be like me yesterday, decided, oh, let me do a workout. I did not know that today was going to be like it was. Also, speaking of my vessel, my body picked it up before the technology measurement systems picked it up. I thought I was losing it because it was very intense. It was a lot all at once. The physical symptoms of a lot of pressure in my eyes, a lot of heaviness in my stomach and intestines, a lot of information, some positive, some not so positive. It was a lot all at once, and I was trying to sift through it because, like I was saying not too long ago, if you've been on the road to spiritual development or of spiritual development, this last period of time has propelled you forward very quickly. So wherever you were, you've covered some ground recently. And for me, the way I'm kind of receiving the understanding is like when you're playing a video game and you up level and you start, on a higher level as the old you, and so you're vulnerable and you're not quite equipped and you have to gather your things and you're kind of stumbling around in this new, more intense place trying to get your bearings. That's what I feel like. My physical body is adjusting. It is transforming. It is rising to meet my mind. And if you live in the United States specifically, there's so much fear around health and what it could possibly be that when people have physical symptoms, they immediately think there's something wrong with them. Sometimes there is. And you need to know your body, okay? You need to have some understanding of your routine and your general level of health. So when changes occur, okay, this is an emergency, or this is something I need to pay attention to, or this is something that is planetary that I am within and it is affecting me. You should be able to know the difference. However, this morning, I thought I was losing it. Then the information came in, the different forms of measurement that they have. The Schumann resonance is one. I was looking at a graph of particle density, and it spiked significantly around 9-10 a.m. And because I am of the crystalline nature, that's how my energy functions, like a quartz crystal, which clears the energy. It absorbs, clears it, puts it back. So wherever it goes, it's clearing the energy at all times without trying. That's just what it does. That's its nature. Okay? That's what my body does, whether I want it to or not. I'm always cleaning. So when things are around me, I can start to not feel well because I'm cleaning, and that enters the body and has to be transmuted and out again, which causes a purging in my system because my system's like an air filter. So, and I'm saying that for a reason, so other people are likely that way. Now, crystals were the first form of technology. Crystals are very powerful. And there is a generation of beings known as the crystalline children. I am one of them. But it's it's a whole generation. It's a whole group. Crystals hold energy and they complete an energy function. There is a crystalline grid on the earth. The sun is activating it and is activating us. Um, Inspectograph. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but that is coming to mind. Okay. So another aspect that is occurring is a lot of crown chakra activation, where we receive the higher forces, the higher realms, which works with the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine, the base of the tailbone. Okay. Those two chakras work together. Figure eight. They cross at the heart space. Now, energy cycles like this through the body, through the chakra system. So it can enter at the top, at the crown chakra, and cycle down through the heart space to the root, back up to the heart space, and back to the crown. And then it continues, it just does that continuously. So the crown chakra connected to the heavens, the root chakra connected to the earth. We are having a convergence currently with a heart expansion electromagnetic field. The crystalline body, for those who know what that is, there's an activation. You might want to look into that. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of fire right now as well. Mars is in Scorpio, very well, not far from the sun currently. And the sun is conjunct Black Moon Lilith, which is feminine, can be, especially with Mars there, rage. Moon in Libra, this is relationship, justice, balance. She's opposing Chiron, the wounded healer. We got a lot of emotions in the middle of a water grand trine. A lot of emotions, a lot of fluidity. On top of the sun is just pouring energy onto the planet. It's an intense situation. Can be emotionally volatile. But emotionally volatile is actually an act of purging. Like a good cry. Okay? It feels almost like vomiting emotion, up and out, illumination. So there's a lot of purging right now, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. There's a lot of purging. And remember that everything takes place in the spiritual field first, funnels into the emotional field, funnels that into the physical field, the physical body. So what we physically experience is the last part to manifest. And our spiritual field is lit up right now and shining into our emotional field. So any trauma or darkness or issues or pain or anger, jealousy, resentments, frustrations, especially to do with relationships and injustices, are being pushed through our physical body and out. This is the purging. This is the talking. This is the crying. This is the going to the bathroom. The removal of the darkness, the speaking of the emotion. I wonder how long that was not functioning. I'll have to watch it back. I might not be able to post this. Interference? Much? They're watching. They are watching. Good. Welcome. Welcome. Everyone is welcome. Again, there's an adapter on the bottom of. Okay. That's interesting. We'll see if this one works. I don't know. Maybe this needs to be charged. Who knows? Anyhow, let me see if there's anything else. Angel number 505, which refers to the finish line. And once you hit the finish line, you reset for the next leg of the race. We are upgrading. This is the upgrade. Some people are approaching it. Some people have passed the mark and began the new cycle. But it is now ish. And this number 505 is a reminder from the angels that anything can be accomplished. What's meant for you won't pass you by. And to let go of tension, frustration, and fear. Live beyond fear. You're too good at this point. You've come too far. And if there's something that you're not aware of or good at or confused about, seek your own development. That is very supported right now. Development on many levels. And there are many people, places, things that can assist you with that. I'm going to leave it here because I don't know even how much of that was recorded. I'm sending all of my love to all of you. Please hang in there. Wish everyone well. Love each other. Take care of each other and yourselves. And I'll talk to you soon.